What is up, hooligans? Happy freedom. Appreciate you guys being here. Make sure everything's running. What's up, Granados? Happy freedom. Send this alert out really quick. That bot on Discord is it's like broken or something. So now I gotta do this by hand until I figure something out. All right. Let's get her started. What's up, Nefties? Happy freedom. Hopefully no crashing today. It's hot. All right, let's get her started. I don't know how hot it is. Too hot. I don't know. It says it's only 75, but it feels hotter than that.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Hold on a second. What is it? Hopefully this doesn't crash the game. Do you need any help?
Yeah. So far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
What about a truth drug?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
These are my only two options. Why don't you just beat your prisoner senseless, or have you tried calling him hurtful names? Let's go with hands.
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough, and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room, and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Hold on a second. I had to open a door or something. I'll be right back. All right. Sitting here sweating to death. I'm gonna open the slider. I object to the use of violence against prisoners of war.
Ah, tear my heart out, why don't you? Well, maybe you can find a way to play with his mind. Get him out of his comfort zone. People lose their heads and say things they regret. Especially if they underestimate you. This dickhead would underestimate a nuclear missile. Plenty of ways to skin a cat, as they say. Hey, what if we skinned him? Bet he wouldn't be so smug then.
Alright, let's get started.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Why walk through the door? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Annette? Happy freedom.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
What a weird thing to say.
Would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus, if you resist at all, I'll personally blow your
it's
brains.
glass.
Come on in. He's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Oh my god.
What an ugly little worm you are.
Mm-hmm.
What excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement right now. What?
You must have some reason to be in your line of work.
They didn't say if it worked or not.
You. Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
You must miss giving orders now that all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Sounds to me like you were too gutless to follow Caesar's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
Is something the matter, Silus? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I thought he seemed like a nice guy.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
We don't have anything to discuss, worm.
You sure talk tough for someone who's afraid to die.
You think I could get where I was in the Legion army if I feared death? I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
And if you can't go through with it, you look even weaker.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead. Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot.
Who's the operative?
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery.
I don't believe you. You're lying.
Then you're a fool. That man reports to Caesar on what I do here. The Legion isn't going to take me back. My only hope is to escape and disappear. But if I escape and he reports it, they'll hunt me down as long as I live. It served me to report him as much as it served you.
I think I've heard all I need to. You've been very helpful.
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that.
Yeah.
You did well. How you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here.
She's almost got a mustache.
We'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
How much did you give me? They're still giving me back all my supplies because I carried my whole house with me. Who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
Goodbye.
Yep. See you around.
Adios.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
Dang. Veronica, why you let her talk to you like that? Jeez. What's up, Cassandra? Happy freedom. What's up, Debacles? Appreciate you guys being here. Alright, what's the goal now? Oh, we might be able to go do this. Oh yeah, I always forget I gotta go outside. They gave me 300 caps, so maybe I can afford to buy some water. Let's see if I can talk my way through this gate yet.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
I need 80, not 50.
Please return when you have sufficient cash or passport.
Jeez. It's nighttime. Let's see if we can figure this out. Going to Novak. What's up, Liam? Happy freedom. Liam. She did kind of look like she had a mustache going on. It's probably hard to shave in the wasteland. Let's see. I want to try something. Oh, brain. Oh, don't do that. There we go. No way. And I think it just saved. No way. I'm gonna have to steal water because my guy's on the brink of death. This is interesting. Hopefully I got something to drink. My guy's like literally about to kick the bucket. I'm trying to think what I can even do to fix it. Oh, it's probably gonna save again, yep. Jeez, I'm about to get wrecked. I don't even know what I can do. Well, let's see if I can make it to the doctor. Maybe the doctor can fix me. Oh, doctor's not here. Dang, I'm gonna kick the bucket if I if I wait. What a weird situation. I've never been in a situation like this. Like my guy's just gonna randomly drop dead if I don't find water. All this stuff is off limits. Get out of the way, Veronica, I'm about to die. It's gotta be polluted water somewhere. I'm trying to think, what can I do? I could go to the people's house. Jack their stuff. Looks like something's going on over there. Look at that disgusting toilet my guy is drinking out of. Veronica, you ain't doing anything to help me.
Howdy.
What is that sound? I think that was the little baby dinosaur. I can't remember where I seen it at, right here. That's what it sounded like, unless somebody died outside.
Between you and me, I don't think she studied at an accredited institution.
You look like a troll. Oh, there's the doctor. Can you fix me?
What can I do for you?
I probably got worms now.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, well.
You're looking as good as new. I mean, what are the chances of me botching another routine procedure in the same day?
50 caps.
I'll just get my scalpel here. And, did I leave that sitting outside? Well, you know what? Free tetanus shot.
Every day. What is this person doing?
Looks like the McBrides weren't telling tall tales after all.
Okay. Snooks dumb Veronica, you need a new woman. You can't just make anyone you want to be your companion. You have to come across another companion. But I haven't come across another one, so until I do, I kind of want to stick with her. She's like the secret weapon. Apocalypse? What? I don't know anything about that. Liam, this is one of my favorite games that I never beat. You didn't beat it? Apocalypse, they can filter it down to 98% water, 2% pee. Is that what they do instead of bringing cases of water? I don't know. I don't know about space. I wonder if I had a shovel, if I could dig this up. I could. Answered my own question. Oh, I'm trying to think. I've seen a video where there's like a weapon buried, but I can't remember where I started. Well, I'll worry about that in a little bit. Go back to the mission here. Stop looking at me. math. Almost 9. I need like 14 hours or something like that. Hopefully my guy doesn't kick the bucket again. Just drop dead.
Hey.
No, my math is wrong. How is my dehydration level still going on? I drank like 3 drinks out of the toilet. Bill of sale, pre-war money. I might as well take the caps. I mean, I'm already here. So I did find the evidence. But what am I supposed to do now? I'm not able to read the bill of sale. Guess not. So pretty much they want me to pull someone out there so he can assassinate them. So I think one of the things we found was cigarette butts. So maybe we should find someone that smokes. I don't know if we have though. Tobaccoles, it's sad because 2% pee is cleaner than tap water. I don't know. Just the more you know, right? Ghost, is the woman at the front desk that did it? Was she smoking cigarettes? Veronica standing there looking like a reaper. Wake up.
Hey there.
Hola.
Is everything all right? Awful late to be dropping in unexpected.
Come with me. There's something you should see in front of the dinosaur.
Okay, if that's what you think.
Yeah, let me put my little hat on real quick. Strutting. I'm gonna run ahead so we can get a good view of this. What? Rough. That's rough stuff. Got that safe key. I mean, we don't need it, but taking it anyway. Well, let's see.
That's it then. How did you know?
I found the bill of sale.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here.
What will you do after this?
I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you.
I don't know if I should bring him with me or not. Is he tougher than Veronica? Ghost, he's the coolest. Oh, he's the coolest companion in the game. What's up, Reaper? Happy freedom. What are we all talking about? How astronauts drink 2% pee. That's pretty much. Let's see. Goodbye.
Yeah.
So we'll come back and get him. I gotta take Veronica back to the Brotherhood of Steel. What's up, Rasta? Happy freedom. Actually, let me share this on the main channel. Maybe we'll get more people over here. Oh. There we go. Where are we at? Well, let's go this way. Oh, I think it's supposed to be a Deathclaw. Warning, Deathclaw ahead. Oh, really? I don't think I've seen a Deathclaw yet on here. Not gonna survive a Deathclaw, I know that. I can't even survive the bugs. The bugs are too hardcore. Is this another Deathclaw sign? Yep. There's people over there. Oh, bad guys too. Oh. Well, let's find a weapon. Aw, man, we gotta go that way. Well, time to get physical, I guess. Got roughed up. Should be another one, I think. Sorry, doggy. Some cram. What is this? Mute fruit? Oops. Some gecko steaks? It's all kinds of food. But that's cool. Ghost, these are real Deathclaws and they will mess you up. I believe it. Ghost. Fallout 4 Deathclaws are nerfed? Yeah. I remember them being like terrible in 3. Because I beat 3. This is my first playthrough on New Vegas. Alright, what's going on here? You guys fighting? You're not getting along? You ain't gonna talk to me? Hold on. Come here, buddy.
Now there's a fine-looking woman. Just needs to ditch the robe.
Prim's got some new sheriff watching over the town now.
Why are you guys just menacingly carrying knives?
Prim's got some new sheriff watching over the town now.
Yep, sure does. Come on, Veronica. These people are smoking crack and doing bad things. Jesus. What a weird interaction. What's this? Can I climb up here? Why to pull the gun out? Can I open the side? I cannot. Just random train car, huh? Alright. That's enough. Kind of want to explore over there, but I also don't want to die by Deathclaw. It's not how I want to go today. I mean, I just kicked the bucket over having not, like, I didn't have enough water. Kick the bucket. I'm not ready for a Deathclaw. Dying from dehydration. Friend or foe?
Hold up. There are death claws all over the damn place north of here. I'd turn back if I were you. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Prim and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer.
Where'd the death claws come from?
They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks, but now the death claws have shown up. The NCR's a no-show, and my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all day. It's damn frustrating.
I like how I'm offering to take care of the Deathclaw problem. I know I can't do that. Tell me about the powder gangers.
A bunch of escaped cons from down south. The NCR was using them to maintain the railways as part of their sentence. I don't know who screwed up, but the powder gangers are loose. It was one group that attacked us and took our entire supply of dynamite.
Have you had problems with Deathclaws before?
We'd see them occasionally, but they didn't seem too keen on getting too close to the quarry. Not sure if it was the noise or all the workers. I can't believe that an entire pack moved into the quarry. I thought that kind of bad luck only happened in New Vegas.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
What is this place?
This is Sloan, a camp for us quarry workers. The actual quarry, Quarry Junction, is up the road north of here. The whole thing is an NCR operation. We make cement for the NCR using the limestone we dig out with dynamite and drag lines. Dirty work, but the pay's good. Wish we got paid in caps, though. Not a lot of merchants like taking NCR paper money.
What does the NCR need with the cement?
It all gets shipped by rail over towards Boulder City and Hoover Dam. The NCR is probably building fortifications with it all.
What's a drag line?
It's a big machine which moves rocks around, piles at a time. It's pre-war tech, so you need to thump it once in a while to keep it running.
Mm-hmm. You don't get paid in caps?
Nope. The NCR has been trying to switch over to using paper money, just like in the pre-war days. Trouble is that the exchange rates ain't exactly fair. For example, $100 in NCR money is valued at roughly half that in caps around here. Seems like a rotten deal for us, but work is work.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
What can you tell me about New Vegas?
I've been there once, and I don't recommend it. It's just a way to burn through a month's pay in 5 minutes. I've seen a lot of folks come through here thinking they'll have the easy life once they get there. It never happens.
Goodbye.
If you insist on going north, don't be expecting a rescue when you get into trouble.
Well, we gotta go this way, but let's see if we can loot the car. Nothing. Come on now. It won't let me jump once I'm up here. There we go. Come on, man. Alright, come on, meat drapes. Let's get this over with. Hopefully we don't spot a Deathclaw. We're heading east, so we're gonna be fine, right?
Still looking.
Little baby rat scorpions. This guy's stuck on a rock. Him with the long range. What is this? Hidden Valley Bunker. Looks like Chop. Why is my guy's aim so bad? He doesn't even hit where the marker is. Try and give me a long distance score here. Nah. Alright. Hidden Valley Bunker. Come on, Veronica, turn the lights on, jeez.
Hold on, I've got this. I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Just bringing strangers to the base. Power armor.
I'm in charge of security.
Maybe.
And I
Maybe
can't
not.
seem too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the 2nd level.
Look at that rifle.
Get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Ramos. I like your rifle, Ramos. You're the man, Ramos.
Looking sharp, Ramos.
Hey, you that's right. You calm down over there. Dragging you around for you compliment under the men. What's wrong with you? Let's get it. Some turrets. Sweet. Alright, where do we begin? What? I don't know what they want me to do. Oh, it is power armor. It looks kind of weird. What's the deal here?
Hello, Veronica. How goes your mission?
He wouldn't talk to me.
I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
Help them do what? What am I helping them do? I'll help you.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
I'll begin looking immediately.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
All right. Where do I get the supplies? This light is whack.
I'd slap him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding.
Okay.
He used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through head scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
What now?
I'm not giving up. He wants evidence, but he'll never go looking for it. He's scared I'm right. He'll never listen unless I hold the proof right in front of his face.
So what is it you're trying to accomplish?
That's my question to the Elder. All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what? To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers, or the Legion's. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're gonna survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members.
How would you propose to do that?
Look at the followers of the Apocalypse. They use their expertise to improve people's lives. They train them to be self-sufficient. That expertise cultivates respect and gratitude, spreads their ideals, draws talent to their cause. They make friends like we make enemies. But they don't know a fraction of what we know. If we took on their role, we could stand up to anyone. We wouldn't have to hide.
You think the elders will listen at all?
He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's got our best interests at heart. If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it.
What could we bring him that would change his mind?
I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that get his attention is technology. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea.
Father Elijah?
Our elder before McNamara. He had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it.
Let's head out.
I'm with you. Being around here isn't the same anymore.
Well, I still want to find the supplies. Whole bunch of nothing.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind?
I was hoping to speak to you about other matters.
I can spare a little time. What did you want to talk about?
Tell me about the lockdown.
It's a protective measure that was enacted after our defeat at Helios. The NCR was hot on our heels, and we wouldn't have survived another encounter. It was decided that we would stay quiet for a time, heal the wounded, and try to come up with a new strategy. However, after we had fully recuperated, our first scouting measures showed that the NCR's presence in this region had only increased in our absence. There are now more than 5 times the number of NCR troops in the area as when we fought them, and we have half the number we did at Helios. And so the lockdown has been extended. To go outside would be the death of us all.
How do you get supplies?
We have some personnel that are allowed to travel on the surface. They trade for what we need and occasionally drop off what they acquire. We make sure that they only enter or leave the bunker while the sandstorm is active, to avoid detection.
What's with the crazy sandstorm on the surface?
That is this base's defensive system. It serves as camouflage and masks all entry and exit from the bunker. We use it to hide our patrols and supply runners, though we still send such out at night to be extra safe.
I need to get going.
Bye.
Bye. Well, let's find the supplies.
So,
whoa.
You're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess.
I like your comb over.
I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Sure, go ahead.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
What do I get out of helping you?
If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough?
I'll see what I could do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Pardon?
Veronica.
Hey.
I just want to find my supplies.
Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
What does that mean?
Sorry about that. Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes.
Okay.
Hello, outsider.
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Reaper. Impeach McNamara? I guess. Why is that?
One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it.
Why aren't there any patrols anymore?
There are patrols, just not exploratory ones. We've been in a state of lockdown for, well, let's just say it's been a while. The only time anyone gets to go topside is guard duty, or to gather provisions. Other than that, it's steel walls and fluorescent lights for us.
Why the lockdown?
That's not really for me to say. It's a bit of a touchy subject. You should probably forget I mentioned it.
Let's get back to the virus you mentioned.
Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data.
Anything I can do to help?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or two, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
What do I need to do?
You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Locating the virus would probably be nearly impossible, but the pompous little bastard that wrote it made things a little easier for us. Normally, terminals infected by the virus just display gibberish, but we found that terminals the virus moved to had some real data passed to them. We were able to decrypt the data and discovered that it was just messages from the virus's writer taunting his victims. When you find terminals with those messages, lock them down and move on. Find 3 of them before the virus jumps, and we'll wipe the damn thing.
I'll give it a try then.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Hello, outside.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
How may I assist you?
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
Hmm?
Why is it so important that we research night vision optics?
Find which terminals it went to.
Well.
Ten seconds.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
Damn it.
Is it only these few computers?
It's jumped. I thought we might have had it that
time.
Or is it all of them? Oh, jeez. So they want me running around checking all these computers. How many are here? A lot. There's a whole ton of these. I don't know how they expect me to do this.
Hey.
See, now none of them are popping up that virus. Weird. What a weird thing that they want me to do here. What's up, Shanti? Happy freedom. Where's this guy at?
Hello, outsider.
Stop calling me an outsider. Jesus loves us.
If you're planning to take Veronica with you, be sure to have a good pair of earplugs with you.
Why are they always talking bad about Veronica?
Power fist down. I've important work to do, so no time. I'd kill to go outside and gather some specimens.
Yeah, where did this guy go? This guy.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Yes.
All right. I'll monitor.
And realize I had to start the mission.
The bunker takes a little getting used to.
Does it always start with this guy? No.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Hello.
Ten seconds.
No, I'm not gonna get it in 10 seconds. I know that.
The bunker takes a little getting. Used to, doesn't it?
Oh, I got it.
That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged. You actually did it.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
What kind of information's on the data store?
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker.
What's up, Soul, for real?
We added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
Now that the data store is fixed, what do you think of Hardin trying to get McNamara dismissed?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
How do I get access to more topics in the data store?
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
See you later.
Bye.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas. Hello, outsider.
Well, I still want my power armor. Whatever else I'm getting.
Hello.
Try to keep Veronica out of trouble, would you? We have a duty to preserve the past.
As much as I'm sick of Taggart's VR sims, I have to admit, we wouldn't be combat ready without him.
Hmm? Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lorenzo, senior knight and general handyman around here.
Oh, I can't say anything. See you later.
Bye.
That's weird.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Yeah.
Yes, what is it?
And you are?
Ah, the outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask that jarhead Ramos to keep outsiders away from my research. I am head scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy to deal with the likes of you right now.
Okay.
Scribe Taggart, it's your favorite student.
Kills me that Veronica's not very popular here.
Yeah?
What's with all the computers?
It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp.
You said any more before? Did the Brotherhood used to go out more?
Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helios station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay?
Shouldn't you be in school or something?
Head scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin.
Are your parents here somewhere?
They both died at Helios 1. The others were always like a family to me before that, but afterward they became my family in truth.
So who do you take after more, your mother or your father?
I don't know. I'm a little like both of them, I guess. If I had to choose, I really don't know which I'd pick. That's a question I've been asked a lot lately, since it's something I have to decide for myself soon.
What do you mean, decide for yourself?
I'm currently an apprentice in the Brotherhood, and recently became eligible for journeyman status. But first I have to decide which order I want to join. The Knights or the Scribes?
Tell me about the Knights.
Knights are in charge of all of our equipment. Power armor, Gatling lasers, you name it. All of it built and maintained by Knights. Knights also get to go out on patrols, scouting assignments, and support the Paladins in offensive operations. Being a Knight would mean getting to see more of the world, fight the Brotherhood's enemies, and possibly someday become a Paladin like my mother.
Time for me to go.
Later. Hey.
Activate self-destruct terminal. Nah, better not. Better not.
Yes, what is it?
Bye.
There's no other doors, right? Those beds look terrible. If that's what that's supposed to be.
How may I assist you?
I need to find some supplies. I think this just goes outside. Oh, yeah, it's not.
Why are we hiding down here? We should be avenging our fallen brothers.
Drink some water. And it doesn't have radiation. Like, how do I know when enough is enough?
Hello, outsider.
What up? Kind of famous around here. What's up, crazy?
Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking about. I'm Linda Schuller. If you ever need medical attention, this is the place to come.
So you're a doctor?
Yes, I handle all medical needs in the bunker. If you're ever wounded, I can treat you. For a fee. Normally I'd just be the base's medical officer. But my other duties say otherwise.
You mentioned other duties you got?
I'm this bunker's head scribe in everything but name. I supervise the research teams. I collate the reports. I attend the meetings. But for reasons beyond me, that buffoon Taggart still gets the title. And don't get me started on that little pet of his. Everyone around here knows what's going on there but her.
Why not tell on him?
Oh, I tried. The Elder listened patiently to my carefully constructed argument regarding why the buffoon should lose his position. Then he just as patiently explained to me that Taggart's work was vital to our cause, and that he wasn't to be trifled with lesser matters. But vital to our cause? Hardly.
Time to go.
Later.
Get on my face, Veronica.
Still breaking hearts there, I see, Scribe Schuller.
Just waking you up for no reason. That's probably where I came in.
Night mission's going to end.
He came all the way over here to tell me that. I want power armor. They told me I'd get some supplies, but then they didn't tell me where to go to get the supplies. I think this is where I just woke that guy up. Maybe not. Maybe I gotta go down there.
As much as I'm sick of Taggart's VR sims, I have to admit. Now, who can tell me the primary components of gunpowder?
Who are you talking to? There ain't no one here. Okay. This is where I came in at. Well, let's try downstairs. What in the heck? What's the point of this? Alright, did I do each one? Nope. I wonder where the laser stuff is coming from.
Hello, outsider.
Hello. I think I might have seen everything, huh? I guess. Shit. What? Person just came up off the wall.
Relatively simple.
I wonder where the laser gun stuff was coming
We're
from.
being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Blah, blah, blah. Well, I was hoping for supplies, but now I'm starting to feel like I'm not getting supplies here.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
What's up, Jeb? Happy freedom. Reaper, you have to take Veronica out on a date and show her a good time, and then she'll train you to use the power armor. I gotta get power armor. Let's see. So you're head of security.
That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it.
What exactly are the rules regarding entering and leaving?
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
I had other questions.
Fine by me.
What will an elder have to do to get kicked out?
So you've been talking to Harden, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Harden. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Tell me about what happened at Helios.
I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day.
Who is Elijah?
Who was Elijah, more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store, kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
See you later.
Bye.
Hey, Ramos.
Behave yourself this time, Veronica.
Guess I don't. I'm not getting no cool stuff. Alright, well, did that. Now they want us to go over here. Hopefully it saves when we land. Alright. Looks like crap in here. Big time. Got needles everywhere. Doesn't look like anything here is salvageable. Well, let's check the terminal.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although, maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
What's a pulse gun?
Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War. Experimental. It never saw mass production. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing. Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could do to the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun.
Farming technology?
More or less. Supposedly it's a vegetation enhancer. NCR has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport. Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either. We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course.
What's up, Jeb? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Have a good night, Annette. Appreciate you stopping in. Shanti, it looks like Portland. I know.
It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios 1. It was lost sometime after the war. We held Helios 1 for a time. Lost a lot of people defending it. Too many. All for this weapon they never got working. If it turns out to be a dud, it'd show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it on the strip.
Let's pursue the pulse gun.
Yeah. Maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating around. The notes say to look around Nellis Air Force Base. He suggests going through filing cabinets and computers in the commanding officer's quarters.
Actually, the rangefinder might be a better idea.
They defended Helios like it was their last stand. Didn't even know if there was anything worth defending. How could there be, with all we lost? Even if it did work, it'd be under NCR control now. So it'd either prove our goals are wrong, or we're incapable of pursuing them. There's a pawn shop in Outer Vegas we could check, and I've heard of a gift shop in the Strip that deals in pre-war antiques.
I changed my mind. Let's go after the farming tech. Oh, weird. There's no audio file. Oh, it's not gonna crash, is it?
Yeah. Maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating around. The notes say to look around Nellis Air Force Base. He suggests going through filing cabinets and computers in the commanding officer's quarters.
Sounds good, Jeb. Glad you're doing good.
Okay. What better way to persuade them than to give them a taste of what they stand to gain, right? Maybe the best place to start is to see what we can find out directly from the NCR. Let's head to their OSI office at McCarran.
Well, I don't know if we should get the pulse gun, the rangefinder, or the farming tech. Let's do the farming tech, I guess. Let's go find it.
I like the way you think.
I would still like some power armor, though. Oh, this is Helios 1. Interesting.
What's up?
Oh, weird. There's quite a bit I can't believe I've never talked to her. Let's see. Tell me about yourself.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
I bet. What are your goals?
I want a dress.
I'm working on it. A dress?
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
That's your goal? You want a nice dress?
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies before the war, they knew what they were doing.
Tell me something else about you.
Can I make it up?
What? Come on now. Who was this Father Elijah to you?
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew anyway, but
What's up, Serum?
he was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be.
Did you follow him from California?
It was by his request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work.
What changed?
He did. For years, he fought with the council. Taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb, but he was mad because we'd lost his power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care.
How is that different from how any other elder would have reacted?
They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others.
Ever try to talk sense into him?
Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen. And the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have.
What did you learn from him?
Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him.
How is that different? What did you learn from him?
I learned what I don't want to become. In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
Were you close?
Yeah. I miss him.
Tell me something else about you. Oh, let's go with where is he now?
I don't know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there. He gave orders to hold the plant until it could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran it. Everyone thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station. That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face.
What was in the note?
It was... strange. Even for Father Elijah. He's always been unstable, but this was... something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us. But the way he said it, I don't know. Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the old world, make the Mojave like it was meant to be. Wipe the slate clean.
Tell me something else about you.
Like what?
Do you have any other family in the Brotherhood?
Just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from... something. I don't remember what it was. Guess it seemed important at the time. Like what?
Sounds like there's something next to us. Ever been in love?
Ever been nosy?
Nah, a bit.
I was. Once. We were pretty young, so I like to think it was love.
I don't think I've ever heard about love in Fallout. What happened, Veronica?
She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
You didn't go with her?
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay, either. I'd hoped love would be enough to influence her decision, but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while.
Think about that muff. Want to discuss other things.
Ooh, got any juicy gossip?
No.
My favorite subject.
Are you well respected among other members of the Brotherhood? Even though we already know that's a no.
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I ask too many difficult questions as a sign of respect, oh yeah. That's not to say I don't get along with them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes. Like what?
Is there someplace you wanted me to take you?
Nowhere specific. I just know there are a lot of groups who are actually doing well for themselves out here. I want to understand how and why. See them at work.
I want to discuss other things. I have questions I wanted to ask you. What? Tell me about the Brotherhood of Steel.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
What's the purpose?
Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission.
What's up, Cecil? What's up, Ball? Happy freedom. Ball, you're drinking Wisconsin beer? Wish I had a beer. What's up, WMM? Happy freedom. Reaper, take her to a casino in New Vegas and get drunk together? Come on, man. How'd you get to be a member?
More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that.
What do you do for them?
I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair.
Cecil doing dishes. I did dishes right before I went live for the first time in a long time. Do you like being a member?
I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know. But there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people. Even if it's from themselves. It's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes. Treat all our practices with the same sacredness.
What's the codex?
Ah, the codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's axioms.
Does the Brotherhood protect people from raiders and other threats?
No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it.
They're elitist?
Seriously. He was...
Never mind.
Darn it. I had some spectacular answers coming, too.
Mm-hmm.
This better not be about the meaning of life.
Ever hear of a guy called Benny?
Sure. He's one of the hotel managers on the Strip. He comes up in the news now and then. Him and the other chairman run the Tops. It's one of the nicer hotels. Or so I hear. Elder McNamara wouldn't shell out for a passport for me, so I've actually never been to the Strip. Why do people get so cheap when they get old? Well...
Know anything about New Vegas?
Yep, it's your typical city layout. Rich people in a gated community surrounded by extreme poverty.
Yeah.
The area around the Strip to the locals, but he has no interest in it, so he ignores it entirely. It just needs new management. I'd love to see the Brotherhood do it, but since the Codex doesn't say clean up Freeside, no one listens to me. Bunch of sticklers. Ooh, do I get a prize if I answer right?
No. What do you think of the NCR?
They'll be the death of the Brotherhood. They take what they want. We defend our interests to the death. But there's a handful of us and tens or hundreds of thousands of them. So it's not going to end well. Last time we clashed, we lost a lot of people. Retreated to our bunker. Now we're afraid to even move around during the day.
Any thoughts about Caesar's Legion, or Kaiser's?
Silliest dressed band of raping, slaving marauders you'll see east of California.
Terrible.
Where's that touch of old world class? Although, I hear the soldiers mount each other as much as they mount their women, so maybe they did keep a little something from the Empire. No such privilege for the women, though. Figures. So, to answer your question, they're a bunch of hypocritical jerkwads. It's a word.
Talk about the technology we're looking for. What about the pulse gun?
Yeah. Maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating around.
It's the air base. What about the rangefinder?
They defended Helios like it was their last stand. Didn't even know if there was anything worth defending. How could there be, with all we lost? Even if it did work, it'd be under NCR control now. So it'd either prove our goals are wrong, or we're incapable of pursuing them. There's a pawn shop in Outer Vegas we could check, and I've heard of a gift shop in the Strip that deals in pre-war antiques. Okay, what better? Maybe the best...
Alright. Let's go find it.
I like the way you think.
Well, I didn't realize I could have said all that to her. Could have got that out of the way up front. Let's go see about Helios 1. Let's save first, just in case.
We won't go quietly.
This is a restricted area. State your business.
I'm with the NCR. Anything I can do to help?
Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress.
Shouldn't there be more people than this defending a power plant?
There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality
This person says Caesar, but somebody else said Kaiser. What is this person's name? Why was the Brotherhood of Steel here?
Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs.
Why are you here? Not in the front lines? Isn't that more important?
I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control over this area than troops ever could. Hell, if we lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand.
Goodbye.
Later.
The Legion can count on that.
Your wolf is rough looking. It's a guard dog. You should feed your guard dog. It's rough. What's up, Rasta? I'm doing pretty good, Cecil. Oh, let's see.
This chain link fence perimeter is worthless. We might as well be defending a cave.
Let's check your terminal here. Oh. What's up with your flying guard dog?
We're supposed to be relieved any day. That's what they keep telling us. I don't think anyone's coming.
Some broom. I need to find a shovel. Veronica, you're in the way. What is this? Bunch of nothing? Stuck for a second. Come on now. Was there just nothing here? Well, there's a plunger. Just in case. Otherwise, a whole bunch of nothing.
That scientist we hired has got to be the dumbest asshole I've ever come across.
Awesome. What did I walk into? ammo. It's kind of weird they're letting me loot the place. This looks like there was some kind of booby trap here. What's up, buddy?
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you...
Oh, I don't need dirty water.
Nuclear winter.
This chain link fence perimeter is worthless. We might as well be defending a cage from the inside.
Cool story. Ramen steak, purified water. That'll do. This is where I came in, right? Well, let's take that laser pistol. We're just gonna clean them out. Take their cram and the potato crisps.
What'd you do wrong to get sent here? Thought you were an up-and-comer.
We should be up on the front line.
I'm jacking your stuff.
This place is a junkyard.
God, your dog is so ugly. Alright.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the man.
You in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
Settle down. I'm not here to replace anybody.
Damn right you're not. Goddamn right. Why would they? You can't top this guy. Just a little more time. You can't keep Fantastic down for long.
What job do you have here?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats. Feels so good.
Okay. What are you trying to accomplish?
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
How would someone retarget the mirrors?
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran.
Why should the power go to the Strip and McCarran?
Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
Why are you worried about being replaced?
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
What exactly do you do?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
He's like Q to himself. So you have no idea what you're doing.
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
Mm-hmm. How'd you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Goodbye.
Here. You'll want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
I want to try something funny that I just remembered that I think we can do. So you go over here.
Hey, man.
Hidden pickpocket him. And take his rounds. And his password. And then we're going to... Oops.
Take that.
Oh. I blew it. Hit the wrong button. I'm pretty sure this should work. How do I put this on him? Maybe you can't do it on this. Oh yeah. Watch this.
Oh.
I stuck a grenade in his pocket and blew his legs off. Is anybody even mad? Hold on. You upset, buddy? Y'all good with that? Nobody cares? Alright. Alright. Mr. Fantastic, how you doing? Anyways.
Hey, man.
It was just for funsies. It's alright. I brought him back. I'm not a terrible person. It'll be fine. Alright. How about you?
It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
I'm a bit of both. That's not your concern.
Interesting. Forgive me for prying, but I'm curious. Are you with a particular group?
This is your turf. For all I know, you could have me killed for my allegiance. Who are you with?
Very well, yes. I'm part of the followers of the apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn.
Cecil, violence is always the answer. It's the most entertaining, I know that. Let's see. I just do what's necessary to keep the peace.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here, and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world.
What more is there to this place than a power plant?
I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military. Targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes.
You think Archimedes is a weapon they built here?
Yes. And the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment.
Wow, I haven't heard of the Enclave in a long time.
It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up.
The Brotherhood of Steel knew about Archimedes?
They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steered clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived.
The NCR asked me to help increase the power plant's output.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror-controlled terminals outside. You'll need it.
Where should I route the power?
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
Why would you trust me with this?
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have.
This is a really interesting part of the game. The NCR doesn't know about the weapon?
Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, that's all right.
Hello.
Don't talk to Veronica, okay? She's sensitive. Aw, man, I didn't mean to do this. Well, I think there was still a few rooms we didn't go in. I like to be thorough before I move on as much as possible, because it can change your options when you come to making decisions and responses and conversation and stuff. I think there's still some more doors to open up. Get out of my way. Eastern Reflector Control Terminal password. See, like that right there is a good example of why it's worth it to go back. Oh, let's get the stimmy. Let me get that stimmy off you. Some more password stuff. How many passwords do I need? What is this? Can I touch this? I cannot. Archimedes testing. Alright, bunch of nothing. Come on, meat drapes. Oh, it's empty. I think we already went through all of this. This goes outside, yeah. I swear my person walks faster indoors than outdoors. I think then we went this way. Then talk to these idiots. Get out of the way.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Alright, save. Super save. do we get up here? From the outside, I guess. Am I trapped down here now? What are you doing?
What can I help you with?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What are you doing in here? Just outside wandering around? What you got here? Got something fancy? What's up,
Are
dude?
you supporting us here? We'll take what we can get.
Yeah, yeah. It's alright. I'm a professional. Wow, I can't unrig the shotgun here. Because my skill level is not high enough. And there's a tripwire. But if I jump over it... No, Veronica! Oh my god, she's about to walk and get shot. Oh... This, I think, is going to be interesting. Archimedes testing. No, reset mainframe connection. Come on, take that step. Let's see what happens to you. You're going to make me step on something and blow up. That's alright. Veronica, she'll be okay. We still good?
We're supposed to be relieved anyway.
Alright.
I don't think anyone's coming.
Now what do I gotta do? Stepping all on their expensive solar panels? Can I loot their stuff? They don't have stuff to loot. Oh, but I can. Bobby pin. Stimmy. I don't even use half the supplies I got. Stimmy and water, that's about all I need. Take your missiles off you. Oh, over encumbered. It's bound to happen. Do. Give me some steaks. Can't believe my leg's not crippled after stepping on that landmine. Hey, have a good night, Rasta. Appreciate you being here. What's up, Bob Marley? Happy freedom. See, so it's just a flesh wound, no big deal. It's one of those quick little landmines there. You know, these things happen. I can't leave this way. Can I hop the fence? Well, if I jump first. Let's do this. You got that right, Veronica? No, she'll be back. She's gotta go tinkle. She'll be back. Some out here wants to kill me. I wish this game had hit markers, like in 4. In 4, it puts a marker on the screen every time, like, your bullets connect. That way you know if you actually hit them or not. And Veronica, where'd you go? She's still walking around? Hopefully she'll figure it out. Don't run away. Sweet. Oh, let's get that science up. I think they said it had to be at like an 80. Let's see. Put the rest on speech. That could be useful. I think we already covered all of that. Get a 20% health bonus when you use stimmies. Yeah, I need some of that. Veronica, you made it! Good, I thought I was gonna have to go back. What's up, Dharma Agent? Happy freedom. Oh, Snooks will be back. Veronica, you need a little help here. All right. I don't want to know what's over here.
I've had worse.
What the heck? They just non-stop generate from there? Weird. Oh, I'm out of bullets. What a time to run out of bullets. Jeez, this gun does nearly nothing.
Come on! Take care of you.
Nice. Now you're getting it. Oh. Shot Veronica. It wasn't intentional. It just happened.
Trouble.
Dead prospector. I don't understand where the card's for. I don't know if his armor's better than mine or not. Cowboy hat. What the heck? Oh, Veronica's over there doing work. Oh, they won't let me go up here. That sucks. What are you? Forgot about these things. Like, what are these supposed to be? Like, I don't think I've seen those in any other game of Fallout. Oh, what's down there? Radioactive death, maybe? Brotherhood of Steel. Some T-51 power armor. Holotape. Take a laser rifle. Take all the stuff. Is there anything else down here? What is this? Brahmin skull? What am I gonna do with the Brahmin skull? Why am I moving like this? Oh, I'm over encumbered. Peril. First recon beret. Why would I need that? Doo-doo-doo. Yep, I can't equip the power armor because I'm not trained. Oh, man. Good to go. 16 pounds over. Where you at, Veronica? Come here. I need you to carry this.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I am. You're good at it. You're gonna hold the power armor for me. Alright, figure out radiation poisoning. Alright, I think I'm good. Oh, you just threw on the power armor, did you? Okay. Jeez. They kind of look like super mutants. Cecil, I was wondering if that's what they were, like deformed people. Am I not able to go over here? What are they doing up here? What? What? Hold up. What is going on here? Oh. Okay. Dang it, Veronica. Over here kicking the bucket.
Trouble.
Hopefully I come across that power armor again. What the heck? Can't remember where I went to. I was in a crater of some sort for that power armor. I think I'm in the right place.
Come on!
Alright, need Veronica to carry this.
You carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Wait a minute, I gave her the power armor and she still kicked the bucket? Like, what the heck? Alright, how bad is the radiation poisoning? Not that bad. And we'll save. What's up, Haywood? Happy freedom. What's up, Damon Walker? Happy freedom. Appreciate you being here. You guys are awesome. $22 in the chat. I think that's a record for this channel. It's awesome. We're playing a little bit over. Normally I would try and wrap it up by now, but I want to try and get to a good stopping point. I want to just abruptly end it. Okay, Veronica, don't die this time. I assume it was a Nightkin that got her last time, but I was unable to verify that. There's a hole in the graphics. Somewhere up here. Where you at, Veronica? This is how you died. Come on now, get up the hill. Where is she? Oh, she's here somewhere. Doing something. How? Where's the body? Oh, I broke my legs. How did she die? She just goes missing? With evidence of something or other. It's not time yet. Why is it so dark? You think you can stay alive a little bit here, Veronica? Since you just die from your sensitive feelings? Come on. What? She disappears. Is she gonna die again? Like, where is she? What is happening? See, so she just walks off like my dog? Yeah, like I don't understand what is going on here. Like, what is she dying from? Like falling through the ground, maybe? Maybe if I'm quick, I can run up there, unlock the place, and then we can fast travel to the Brotherhood where she needs to go. So that's part of our mission. Then we can fast travel back here. I don't understand why she just stopped at the rock, disappeared, and then was fist pumping her way to the underworld. Oh no, is it already started? She already kicked the bucket? Oh, hi Veronica. Nah. Not leveled up enough. Are you still with me? Don't just drop dead for no reason. Jesus. my goodness. All right. Ah, Veronica. Jeez. Let's go this way. God, can't survive the field trip. Whoa, what are you?
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on.
What makes this a dangerous place? I thought the Hulk was coming to punch me in the face.
You must have heard her radio broadcasts. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the supreme commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopatha. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight.
Sounds like you've had enough of Tabitha. What if you had some help?
Help would improve the odds. Help might just make the difference. All right, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further. I'll have a plan by the time I see you, if I see you. Good luck. It's going to be a lot harder for you to get up there than it will be for me.
Jeez. I wish we could run like that. Well, we'll save. What's over here? Black Mountain. What is this? What are you? A friendly? That's nice. Oh my god. What you got? Bunch of nothing. Whole bunch of nothing. Take your grenade. Grenade. Hit them right in their grenades. You still alive, Veronica? Okay, good. I was just checking. Jeez. I saw something moving. This guy. He's in a marathon. He's getting it. Let's see. Something's over here to unlock. Some place to discover. There we are. Neil's shack, huh? Where's Neil? Well, we found Neil's shack. Nothing here, though. Well, that was something. What? Recover the experimental data from Vault 22. I thought we already did that. Well, we'll see what's going on here. I don't understand why they're making us go back in here. So I'm pretty sure we did everything. Oh, maybe they want us to take the elevator. No. I don't know if I should be expecting any more plant people or not. I don't know where this arrow is taking me. Who closed all these doors? Weird. I don't know what they want me to get. I don't understand. Where is it that they want me to go? Where's the body of that person that we had to lay down? What was her name? Keely? Something like that. Trying to think, where was that room where it had the hole behind the computer? Could walk around it. I don't know. I don't know what they want from me on this. Found it. What do they want me to do? Recover the experimental data from Vault 22. I can't. It don't do the thing. Well, I tried. Oh, where's the Brotherhood? What's up, Eagles RC? Happy freedom. Let's see. Cecil plant people, don't you mean hippies? Nah, I mean, they're not quite. Oh, this is the wrong Brotherhood of Steel part. My guy must be suffering from something. See how everything's all gray? He must have something going on here. Oh, where is the Brotherhood at? It's called something Valley. Hidden Valley. Holy. It's rough out here. Don't let the wind kill you, Veronica. I don't even think I'm heading the right way. Scorpions stuck in the ground.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
Nope.
Bye.
How are you, Scribe Schuler?
Quite well. Thank you for asking.
Where's the big guy's office?
Hey.
Gotta talk to this guy too. If I could find him. Okay.
You look tired, Ibsen.
Hmm? Oh, it's you, Veronica.
Where's Ibsen at? That's who I'm looking for.
Hello again, my friend.
Hola.
I hope you've been finding the information in the data store useful.
Bye.
Hello again, my friend.
No, guess not. What did that say? No. I almost did that. Activate the self-destruct terminal.
Did you get some sun?
Where's the big guy's office at? Because the mission is glitched, the marker wants me to go back to the vault, but there isn't anything going on at the vault. So we gotta have a conversation with this guy.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind?
I only found one of them so far. Both paladins were dead.
While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive. See me as soon as you found them.
That's it.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind?
No, I'm still working on it.
Remain diligent, outsider. If those patrols are in trouble, every second you delay lessens their chances of rescue.
What the heck? I can't recover the experimental data from the vault because I already did, so they won't let me do the next part of the quest, which is talk to this guy. Well, what the heck am I supposed to do now? Well, let's go outside. What are these guys guarding? Oh. And this is all his stuff, right? Who's this? Oh, this guy. Well.
What is it, outsider? Have you discovered anything?
The Elder has me looking for lost patrols and retrieving their mission discs.
Yes. I know the loss of the patrols has weighed heavily on his mind for some time. He took it very personally when they first went missing. That was when I first began to seriously question his ability to lead us. A commander has to be able to deal with the potential loss of his men. It's strange that he would ask you to find mission discs on them, however. The missing paladins were all on standard patrols, which don't need them. Only brothers sent on special assignments are given mission discs. If you should find any on the lost patrols, let me know.
Well, we already went through all this. Time to go.
Later.
What you got here? Super sledge. Nothing. Can't have any of the cool stuff. Come on, man. Back out into the wasteland.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
What up, Curtis? So-and-so wanted me to help you look into some recent intelligence leaks.
I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever it is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd, or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
What do you do here?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things. So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing. Lately, it's been less about that, and more about figuring out how that information is getting leaked to raiders. It's a big base with a lot of unhappy soldiers. They get stir-crazy. Hard to separate the malcontents from the actual culprit.
Goodbye.
Later.
You're back.
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
What else can you tell me about Anders?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Tell me about the break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me the control tower access key so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there, just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
You said there's been thefts?
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
I'll keep an eye out for your missing supplies.
Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept.
Goodbye.
Yep. See you around.
I want to see if there's anything
You're
else.
back.
We're good.
Yep. See you around.
Must be someone outside the building, or maybe on the roof. They still not gonna let me go out this door?
Sorry, no civilians on the monorail. Any closer and I am authorized to use deadly force.
Well, don't want to have to wipe you guys out again. I don't think it's these guys. Oh.
Hello.
Hello. It's kind of neat seeing the planes. I don't think I've seen an intact plane on Fallout before. Generally, it's just remains. Alright, I think this is where we're going. Slide. Carry. Yeah, got it. Why'd I even have to guess the password? Didn't I have the password? What if we came back here at night? Because that's when everything's supposed to happen. We'll save. We'll go. Let's do 19 hours. We're going to stand here for 19 hours. Really thought somebody would be here. Hey, that's too easy.
Lupa, what are you doing?
There it is.
You don't have clearance.
I wondered if that would work. I have clearance for catching spies.
I don't know what you mean.
Hey!
Come on!
You don't know what I mean, but you just open fire on me. I need bullets in the gun for it to be effective. Good job, Veronica. Activation code. Well, figured it out. Let me see if I can fix myself.
You're back. Yep. See you around.
Who was I supposed to talk to? The guy downstairs?
Yes? What is it?
You won't be having problems with intelligence leaks anymore.
No? What happened?
I caught Curtis radioing intel to Caesar's Legion. I had to take him down.
Curtis, something's not right. He came to me today saying he was worried about the monorail. Had me put him in charge of the inspection crew. Listen, you've got to get to the monorail. If it's been sabotaged, we're completely crippled here. Go.
The monorail? What is... I don't know what that is. Find and defuse the bomb. What? I'm assuming I should have left on the other side. Can't walk around. Okay. Yep. I have no water. How do I gain entry? I didn't even know there was a rail system. How am I supposed to get in here? They want me to enter the building, but they don't give me a way to get inside. What is it that I'm supposed to do? Oh, I guess probably up top. Oh, and these guys aren't going to let me leave, are they?
Glad you're with us.
Oh, okay, cool. It's a whole section I haven't even been to. Why are they telling me to leave? I have to report to Colonel Shu first. This is Boyd, right?
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
No, I always look like this. Don't you worry about it.
What happened?
I'm supposed to say something to you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, it looks like my missions are glitching out. Because it's telling me to talk to him even though I just did and there's nothing else to say. So we'll save. We'll worry about it tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's problems. Alright, hooligans, that's that. Appreciate you guys hanging out, playing some Fallout. Oh, Klaus Daniels about to run you over. Yep, tomorrow we'll do some more. Let's see what is tomorrow. Thursday. I gotta get my car worked on tomorrow, but that shouldn't have anything to do with playing the game at night. So we should be live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time, for some more Fallout New Vegas. Continue on the mission, taking over the wasteland. Converting wastelanders into hooligans one day at a time. Oh, I appreciate all of you guys. Hope you have a good night. Hey, I appreciate it, Anthony. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. I will see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. More New Vegas. Big shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership program, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate all of you guys, and I wouldn't be able to do this without you. So thank you so much for all your support. I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.